Hello and welcome back to another segment on the Orange Bloods Texas Football YouTube channel. It is the D-Mo
Show.
I missed you saying that, honestly. I feel like we haven't heard it in a while.
Been a while.
It has been a while. But like, comment, and subscribe to the page. We're just going to jump right into it. Winter conditioning has started. School has started back. But tell me what else is new or what's new in those things.
Really just seeing the new faces on campus, the early enrollees, new coaches, getting used to seeing them. But of course, I don't know if you know or not, but right now we're online school until further notice. So that's what we're dealing with right now. But I say the newest thing is, being back in our facility, in our weight room. We haven't done that in 2-3 years. So I'm excited about that. And then just seeing all the new faces on campus.
Wait, what do you mean y'all haven't been in your weight room 2-3 years?
So since it was getting remodeled and everything, we was actually working out in the rec centers these last 2-3 years. So we had to go from the field and walk to a rec center, lift there, and then come back to the locker room. So this is my first spring in the new locker room since I've been here.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. In the rec center, it's convenient.
It is. But sometimes you just got done with the run, weight room right there. Instead of walking all the way to the rec center, got to walk up the bleachers just to,
No, I feel you.
All that. I'll be trying to do all that.
No, I feel you. Anything else? Just not within that. Nothing else has been going on?
Not really. D-Mo a chill person. I sit back at the crib. I just like to watch. And so it's really nothing exciting that I'm announcing yet and going on in my life. But it'll be some news come soon that y'all will want to stay tuned for. There'll be some news coming out soon that y'all will want to stay tuned for.
Is there a hint?
I can't get no hints because it'll give it away, but it's coming soon.
Okay. Without giving away too much information, in terms of just give us a little bit of an insight into the winter conditioning. I want to know which workouts affect D-Mo the hardest.
The hardest?
Yeah.
Well, since this is my super senior year, I've kind of gained that mindset on how to, really defeat the hard workouts.
Okay.
Just, you got to wake up and just say, I'm just going to have fun doing it. And so that's really how I go to the facility every day. I got to have that mindset. But really defeating that cold and rainy days that's me. That's my Mike Tyson that I got to deal with. But
wait, y'all don't go to the bubble?
Oh, no. Today, when it was raining, we outside.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we feeling all that. Ain't no going to the bubble. And I like that, though, because then you go to the bubble, you got to walk all the way over there, then walk back. So that's 15, 20 minutes of your workout right there that you could have already been into it. So,
okay.
You wake up with that mindset now, being me, the workout's not as easy. Not as hard as, they used to be come freshman year, sophomore year.
More kudos to you. I wish I got used to the workouts as my years went on. They got worse. I don't know what happened, but things got pretty bad for me. And I didn't know that you guys don't use the bubble as often. So then when y'all do go in there, what would be the reason?
We go in there, either, all the coaches are out there and it's probably lightning, something like that.
Okay.
But other than that, yeah, we on the turf. We getting rained on and we're outside freezing.
Okay. Well, I guess it's important for y'all to feel all of the conditions anyway.
Got to. This revenge tour we going on, we want to feel all that.
Okay. All right. How involved are you in recruiting?
I've actually been hosting since I came back from my break. So I say I'm pretty involved. But I knew that, coming back, that's something I want to do. I want to make this team as good as it can be this year and then for years to come. So, I take pride in the fact that they wanted me to recruit because, I really do this recruiting stuff. Everybody I hosted on this official visit, I think besides one person, I got them to commit. I got them to come here. So.
Okay.
I'm pretty good when it comes down to, talking, persuading, getting people to come attend this wonderful college.
Okay, so who all have you hosted?
I hosted like from the freshman class or just like since we got.
Anybody you want to name?
I hosted Brennan Thompson. I hosted Justice Finkley. I hosted Derek Brown.
Okay.
I hosted Moody. I hosted, who else I host? I just hosted somebody a couple weekends ago. Well, I didn't host them, but I went on the dinner with the wide receiver that we just got and the tight end from Alabama. I was there when they committed.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You're good at it. Tell me your sales pitch. Like, what do you say to them?
I'm real. I just straight up, like, it don't get no bigger than Texas. The spotlight is on you. Everywhere you go, you got the support. You ain't never got to worry about that. And just give them the real spiel of what goes on in the locker room, what goes on the field, practices, all that.
What are some of the concerns that they have? And how do you navigate that?
We went 5-7 last year. But I tell them, like, I didn't have to come back if I didn't see anything, changing. So I make that a point of emphasis. Like, I wouldn't have came back if I didn't see that Sark and everybody else had a plan for this football team. And the fact that you look at all the games we played in last year, we're that close. And I feel like with this offseason and with the pieces we got coming in, that's what's going to get us over that hump. So that's what I pitched to them.
I like that. Okay, so it's like believe in the dream, believe in the plan. Don't look at last year, just look for the future. Okay,
like
go ahead.
I was just saying, I was agreeing with y'all, like, just straight like that, the real spiel. Like, you can look at the record, but if you break down each game, 1 or 2 plays and it's going the other way.
That's true. I mean, it also helps that I always kind of feel like it's the domino effect. You get a really big recruit and everybody else wants to join that program because, you guys obviously have something cooking. Just everybody you named, it just had to keep being a domino effect because how do you not want to get in on that? Pretty much.
That's how it started. It started with one person. Then one person started talking. I know you saw the 2022 class on Twitter, like, just going at it every day, trying to get the people to come to Texas, see what we building over here. And, for the most part, it worked. Like, people wanted to join that. They saw the hype. They saw how close we were as a program, as a football team, to being where we want to be. And that's what it's all about. You get those couple of guys that, can hype up everybody else to get the train rolling. And it's, like you said, a domino effect.
Mm-hmm. And to give them a real Austin perspective, like, this is what you're going to be signing into, where do you take them? Because I know you guys have off time to spend time with the host. I know how it goes. So where do you take them?
I tell them straight up. I say, I'm a country dude. I come from a small town. So coming to Austin was a complete, shocker to me. Like, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I told them, we get together, as a team. We go to somebody's house. We hang out. We chill. I'd be like, this is how it is in the locker room. We this close. Like, we like being around each other. And, we got to take them downtown, just to let them see the scenery. Like, this is an everyday thing. You never gonna get bored in Austin. I tell them that. Like, you never gonna have to be, it's nothing to do.
Yeah.
And people like that. Like, they don't like being bored. They want something to do, new to do every day. And I tell them that's what you got in Austin. Like, it's no reason why you shouldn't have anything to do here.
That's true. Austin doesn't necessarily get boring, but I will say my senior year, when I have some recruits, I'm like, okay, here's 6th Street. Here it is. Here it is. And then I'm like, let's go do something else, please. I'm tired. It's dirty.
5th Street. See, me, like, I actually burnt myself out freshman year. Like,
exactly.
it was a wrap for me. I was like, okay, I didn't seen it, I didn't experienced it. All the talk and recruiting, what I was getting from older people from back where I'm from when they came to Austin. You got to go to 6th Street. You got to go to 6th Street. I burnt myself out, and I thought that was it, but it wasn't. You got so much stuff. You got the domain, you got Rainy, you got all that.
You do.
It just keeps going. I was like, well, dang.
And then on top of that, you have water.
See?
That's my thing. I come from Atlanta. It's a lit city. We don't have any water though. The water is nice, and I think that's like the main part of Austin, like the icing on a cake.
It's a lot to do. That's what I tell them. Like, you ain't never gonna be bored. I tell you that.
You're right. Look, I was a really, really great host too. But it's like I said, it's kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time because I don't want to recruit every single weekend.
Last summer, when I tell you I'm on the ropes every weekend, Hey, Demo, can you do this for us, man? We really appreciate it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got y'all, man.
I was the reliable one. I'm like, all right, at least they feed me good.
Yeah, they're gonna feed you. And I'm definitely gonna get my meal work too. Like the other day when we went out, but I'm on the 18-ounce steak. I gotta take it home. I take it home, but y'all done got me out my crib. Y'all finna feed me. I gotta take it home. I take it home, but I'm finna order the whole menu if I got to.
Absolutely. It was just the fact that they're taking them to. We take our recruits to the Vince Young Steakhouse and Fogo de Chao. I can't afford that outside of this recruitment dinner. I need a to-go box.
Yeah, if I'm paying, I'm not going there. They pay. It's on them. I'm there, and I'm getting everything on the menu. Yeah, y'all done drug me out of my house. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get mine. At the same time, I'm working, but I'm gonna get mine too.
Exactly. That is hilarious. Moving on. Because you're so real, Demo, I love doing the interviews with you. You're so real. I want to know what you think of. I've seen some internet critic talk, and they have said you should put on more weight. I want to know your opinion of that.
I do, and hearing from talking with Coach Beck and the strength coach, we knew that was a thing. I was actually doing it last year before I had my surgery, so I really didn't get to do anything until the first game of the season. Like that was my first time tackling, doing all that, so I couldn't lift on my arm, But that was the main thing. I wanted to gain weight, but every offseason I done been here, I've been injured, so I've never been able to do that. And then, of course, my first 2 years here, I was playing safety. So it's all about staying under a weight.
Okay.
So I had to change my diet. And I'm a picky eater. Like, I'm a very picky eater.
I remember you telling me that. It's because your mom can cook, and people here can't cook like your mom. So
hey, your mom throw down. And if she had to, she cooked 4 different meals for me and my siblings. So I'm very picky, but I done got into a routine now, working with the nutritionist and all that team. We got a plan for me. I'm definitely putting on weight, and I know in the long run, that's what I needed to do in order to play the position I'm playing anyways.
Okay.
More efficiently.
Mm-hmm. Like that. Yeah. You're right, because you've been playing it good, just more efficient. Yeah. So what is your gaining weight look like? Like, what do you eat? What do you need to eat? What do you need to implement? How much weight are you supposed to be pushing in the weight room? What goes on?
It's really just about eating every time I get a chance. So, they're going to feed us here. And then it's really just like when I get home, like I need to be snacking when I'm not eating a big meal, just snacking, protein shakes during the lift, after the lift, type stuff like that. It sounds easy, but like at the same time, like sometimes I just be wanting to come home and go to sleep. Like eating be the last thing I be wanting to do. But like I done got to the point where I done forced myself to eat so many times. Now it's just second nature. I'll walk around the house just eating now. And when I go home, like my mom know, like I gotta eat. So she's cooking, she's buying groceries, like because this weight thing is something that I need in order to play longer, especially with the injuries that I done had. Like the weight is something that I need. And so basically just eating every time I get a chance. Like I said, worked out a plan with my dietitian, how many calories I need a day, carbs, all that. So we got a plan. But I am definitely tired of telling people that hearing people say I need to gain weight. I know. Trust me, and it's coming.
He knows it's coming. He's eating. Leave him alone. It's crazy how it sounds so easy. We'll just eat more.
Sounds so easy, huh?
But like when you're intentionally trying to gain weight, it's not. It just does not work. Like, but when you're not,
because we run a lot, we work out a lot. So at the same time, I'm eating, but at the same time, I'm losing. So now you really gotta double that, because when you go out there and run, you losing so much. So now I gotta go in and just double that. And I'm just not the type to just sit around and, just at the house and eat all day. I was just never like that. Like growing up, 1 or 2 meals and I was good. Like I'm ready for the next day. And now I'm trying to get 5, 6 meals a day in just to gain weight. It's not as easy as people think it is.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, moving on. Let's talk some sports outside of Texas football. Why have I been seeing the Lakers on my timeline, Demo?
Let me tell you this. The GOAT, James, he doing all he can, and I need to make sure he was an NBA All-Star. So every time I saw that with a captain, every time I saw that, I'm retweeting. Like the Lakers not doing good whatsoever this year. I think they maybe 500, but like, I'm a diehard LeBron fan, so I'm whatever Bron doing, I'm there. He need a retweet, I'm retweeting every chance I get.
Does that help him?
It do. It helps him because now he's going to be a captain for the All-Star game. So he was actually down, like I think it was like 500,000 votes to Stephen Curry being the captain. But now, with my efforts, of course, everybody else, he's up 800,000, so he'll be a captain. I was just trying to make sure that happened because Brian been balling. He averaging 29, year 19. Like, you ain't never seen that before.
Okay. At least now, since I know that it's for a cause, I was like, why is DeMarvion Overshown retweeting LeBron James? I
hope one day he see, and if he quote my tweet, just let you know, I'll probably smile for about a whole 2 months. I don't care. A whole 2 months.
Okay. Rams beat the Bucks. Chiefs beat the Bills. Tell me your thoughts.
I'm not gonna lie, man. This weekend was probably the greatest NFL football I've ever seen. I think 3 games came down to field goal, and then the 1 game, 1 overtime. I was reading Pat's stats the other day, or yesterday. It was like the last 2 minutes, he threw for 188 yards, 2 TDs. Wow. I think his passer rating was like 154. Like that's insane. And the fact that Josh Allen had incredible numbers too and still lost, like it was probably the craziest game I ever seen. People was telling me the 05 national championship game, but I try to remind people that, I was 5 years old. Like, I don't remember it like y'all do. So I was 5. But like, yes, and you were like, yes, they replay it, but I would never get the feeling of watching it the first time. Like I've seen highlights, I know how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
So that's why I tweeted yesterday that was probably the greatest game I've ever witnessed. That when I can fully understand. But yeah, people were definitely commenting, talking about you gotta watch the 05, 06 national championship game. Constantly remind them I was 5 years old. Like I don't remember that much. I really don't.
Goodness. Okay. Who are you pulling for just in general?
See, well, I
don't say
for the Chiefs.
Okay.
Because I actually got to watch Patrick in high school. So, I've always been, hometown hero dude. I'm going with him.
Yeah.
But, I did grow up a 49ers fan.
Okay.
So that also, I would love to see the Chiefs and 49ers. I don't think too many people giving my 49ers a chance versus the Rams, but, I'm willing to stick it through with them. But I'd like to see, Pat get him another.
Okay. That was interesting. Okay. This was good catching up with you. We must do it again.
We got to.
Please have new things for me. I'm excited to see your announcement, whatever it's going to be. It kind of makes me nervous. You're not leaving or nothing?
Oh, no.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Okay, then we'll see when you announce it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Orange Bloods Texas Football YouTube channel. This was the Demo Show.
Demo Show.